Good morning, dear students. So, in the last previous class, we had discussed about the introduction of the nuclei and some of the features of the nucleus, and some also we have discussed some 3 to 4 features of the neutrons also, and some definitions, some important definitions. Right. Now, in today's class, we are discussing the characteristics of nucleus. Characteristics of nucleus. Okay. So, in that, the first characteristic is that nuclear size. Nuclear size. So, nuclei are assumed to be in spherical shape. Okay, it is assumed that nuclei are in spherical shape. They are in spherical shape. So therefore, it is estimated that it is found that the volume of the nuclei is directly proportional to the mass number of a nuclei. Mass number of a nuclei. Okay. Now, as we say, it is assumed that they are in spherical shape. So therefore, the volume of the nuclei will be given by 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is directly proportional to the mass number. As you know that mass number is represented as A. It is denoted by letter A. So as I told, as we discussed in the yesterday's class, if any element, if here x is the element, then here A is indicating the mass number and here Z is indicating the atomic number. It is indicating the atomic number. Okay. So as you know that this 4 by 3 pi is the constant term. So take this as r cube is directly proportional to A, right? Now r is equal to, if I remove this proportionality constant, then r naught is equal to e to the power of 1 by 3, which is the radius, which is the unit radius of a nucleus. Okay. Now here r is equal to r naught, e to the power of 1 by 3. So it is assumed that, it is found that theoretically, it is found that the size of the nucleus is found at 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. Or which can also be written as 1.2 Fermi. 1.2 Fermi. Yeah, Fermi. So 1 Fermi is equal to 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. Okay. So which is the size of the nucleus. Okay. That means it is very small in size. So this is all about the nucleus, one characteristic of the nucleus. Now the second characteristic, okay, it is nuclear charge. So as you know that the charge of the nucleus is found to be, it has positive charge. It is a positively charged. It is a positively charged. Okay. If Z is the atomic number, if Z is the atomic number and E is the charge, then the charge of the nucleus is given by plus Ze. So where Z is the atomic number. So nuclear charge is positive charge, and if Z is the atomic number and E is a charge, then the charge of the nucleus is given by, it is plus Z. If there is a hydrogen atom, then its atomic number will be given by 1. Then in place of Z, I will take 1. So it is plus E is the charge of the hydrogen. Okay. So this is the second characteristic of the nuclear charge. Now next we move on towards the third characteristic of the nucleus. So here next characteristic is that nuclear mass. Nuclear mass. Okay. So the nuclear mass is nothing but the sum of the mass of the protons and mass of the neutrons together called as nucleus, which represents the nuclear mass. Okay. As in last previous video, I told you that protons and neutrons together called as nucleons. So that is called as nuclear mass. Okay. So nuclear mass is nothing but what? The sum of mass of the protons, plus mass of neutrons. Okay. So ZMP plus A minus Z Mn gives us the nuclear mass. So where Z is the atomic number, and Mp is pretty common. Z means atomic number, Mp means mass of proton. Okay. Now next, A means mass number, and Mn means mass of neutron. Right? So this is all about the nuclear mass. Protons plus neutrons. Mass of the protons and plus mass of the neutrons together gives us a nuclear mass. Now next, the fourth characteristic of the nucleus is that nuclear density. Nuclear density, as it is denoted by with rho. Okay, with the symbol rho. So nuclear density is nothing but the ratio of mass of the nucleus and to the volume of the nucleus is called nuclear density. As you know that density is given by mass by volume. So we know that density is given by mass by volume. So therefore mass of the nucleus to the volume of the nucleus is called nuclear density. That is, nuclear density means rho. So I am directly writing rho. Rho equal to mass of the nucleus to the volume of the nucleus. Volume of the nucleus. So mass of the nucleus means that is m into e. Mass number means protons plus neutrons. So their mass m into a whole divided by volume of the nucleus. So as you know that volume of the nuclei is given by, as it is in spherical shape, so that's why spherical shape का volume क्या है 4/3 pi r². So therefore it is taken as 4/3 pi r³. Right? So but we know that r is equal to r0 into a to the power of 1/3. So therefore m into a whole divided by 4/3 pi r0 a to the power of 3 whole cube. So I am continuing here. So this becomes, it is 3ma whole divided by, or you can write it as just 4/3 pi r0 cube a. Okay, so which is the density of the nucleus. Okay, that is nuclear density. Right? Now it is found that the nuclear density is in the order of, that is 10 to the power of -17 kg. Okay, kg per cubic meter. Okay, so it is found that 10 to the power of -17 kg per cubic meter is the density of a, that is nuclei. Okay, so this is all about the characteristics of nucleus. Okay, so just to note this. So next we are going to move towards the next topic, that is atomic masses and composition of nucleus. As an atom is having is a very small in size, so it is not easy to measure the mass of the atom in terms of kg. Okay, so it is not a convenient way to measure the mass of the atom in terms of kg, because it is very small in size. So how can we measure it? In which unit we are going to measure it? As we are measuring the masses in terms of kg, time in terms of seconds, hours, minutes. Okay, so same way here the mass of the atom is measured in terms of, that is atomic mass unit. It is measured in terms of using the atomic mass unit, so which is denoted by with a capital U. Okay, so here I am going to define that one atomic mass unit is as much watt. Okay, so one atomic mass unit is it is defined as the 1/12 of the mass of the 1/12 mass of the carbon 12 isotope. Okay, so one atomic mass unit is defined as the 1/12 mass of the carbon 12 isotope. Okay, as you know that 1 mole of a carbon 12 contains how many atoms? That is 6.0 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms, which is the Avogadro number. Okay, so 1 mole of a carbon 12 contains, and the carbon 12 isotope contains 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. 1 mole. Okay, so if I take 1 gram here, so 12 gram, if I take 12 gram of a carbon 12 isotope which contains it is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. Same here, the 12 gram. For 12 gram also, here I have taken 1 mole here. It is in terms of mole. Now I have taken in terms of gram here. So this 12 gram of carbon 12 contains how many number of atoms? It is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So therefore, the mass of an atom is given by, that is how much? For 1 gram, mass of 1 gram, okay, which is 1 divided by, that is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. Okay, now here we have taken the 12 here. Okay, now here we have taken 12, so therefore we can take it as a 12. Okay, 12 gram. So 1 gram के लिए इतना है, तो यहाँ पे 1 gram, mass of 1 gram of carbon 12. Okay, here I have take 1 gram mass of so therefore the mass of so mass of 1 atom is equal to, that is 12 gram. So take this as 12 gram. So therefore, by definition of 1 atomic mass unit, okay, 1 atomic mass unit, it is given by that 1/12. So that is 1/12 of this number, that is 12 divided by 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 into gram. So now we want to measure in terms of kg. So therefore, I will take this as 1/12, 12 divided by 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 ग्राम को हम kg में कन्वर्शन कर रहे हैं, तो संख्या लिया into 10 to the power of -3 kg. Okay, so now 12 will get cancels. Now 1 divided by 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 into 10 to the power of -3 kg. Now if you divide it, how much you will be getting? 1 divided by 6.023, 0.16603. So take this much only, 0.1660 into, if I take to the numerator 10 to the power of -3 minus 23, it becomes 10 to the power of -26 kg. So which is, if I take the decimal point in the forward direction, then 1.660 into 10 to the power of -27 kg is the mass of an atom. Okay, so by the definition of 1 atomic mass unit. Okay, so in terms of kg. Okay, so that means 1 atomic mass unit is equal to 1.660 into 10 to the power of -27 kg. Okay, so this is all about the atomic masses and the composition of nucleus and the definition of atomic mass unit. Okay. So in the next class we'll discuss the next topic. Okay. But these characteristics are very important. Okay. So you practice these characteristics for at least 5 times and you should remember this definition, which is very important. Okay. This is very important. Okay. Thank you.